Hello and welcome back. Thanks so much for joining us once again. Before we jump in, as always, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be posting lots of great content about real estate in the Pacific Northwest every single week. Okay, so this week's topic is a pretty, solidly applicable one based on the market that we're in. It's a really busy market, and for people who are getting ready to sell their homes, some of them are planning on staging and others are planning on using the furniture that's in their house. And one of the questions that comes up most often is, how do we maximize the furniture that's already in here, and how do we make my home like super presentable to the public? Because most buyers who come into a house or even are looking at houses, somebody put it in a really great way. It's like on Tinder. You swipe and you swipe and you swipe and you're looking at all these houses, and if you see something really boring looking, even if it's a great house, if it's not staged well, if it doesn't picture well, then you're not gonna go look at it. So you get one good shot, you wanna make the best of it. So today we're gonna talk a bit about the tips that I provide people with who are selling their homes with their own furniture in it, how they can maximize that staging. So tip number one that I bring up to people most often is depersonalize, right? What does that mean? So with depersonalization on a home, that means you're taking out family photos, that means you're taking out kind of the odds and ends stuff that really makes it about you, because the biggest thing that happens for a buyer when they walk into a house is what? They try to visualize themselves in the home, right? And if they see a bunch of family photos and they see a bunch of, your personal style in there, they're going to potentially have a negative reaction to that. So we want to make sure that we're really putting that off to the side. Number two, declutter. Get your crap out of there. Because let's be honest, if you walk into a really cluttered house and you're like, I can't see the floor, or because there's all these, VHS tapes all over the place. I don't know, whatever. Like, obviously you don't have VHS, maybe you do, I don't know. Get your crap out of there. I like to tell people that if you don't plan on using it in the next month, you don't need it in the house for the time being. So whether that's putting it in the garage, organized, putting it in a shed, putting it in a pod, putting it into storage, whatever, just get it out. Get it out. Number three, bright colors and plants. So if there are elements of your house that are maybe less exciting or less interesting, sometimes putting in brightly colored things, paintings, whatever, can really help to draw your eye away from some of the more negative elements. So that can be done strategically. And then with plants, I think that when you bring green into a house, it really livens the space up and makes it feel more like exciting and comfortable and alive. And people in Portland love plants, so it's a win-win. Anyways, those are my three tips for you. Each listing that we put on the market, we do pretty holistically. We like to specifically call out elements that we feel like should be worked on, small repairs that we can take care of, if we recommend a full stage, things like that. So if you're interested in selling and you want to do a consult with us and you want to figure out maybe what you could get for your home right now, it's one of the best markets that we've seen in a very long time for sellers. So feel free to give me a call. Contact information is down below, and feel free to check us out on our other sites, which are also down below. Hope to talk to you soon, and have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.